Hi everyone, welcome to today's book talk. The genre I've chosen for today's session is mystery. Who doesn't love a good mystery? The books I'm going to talk about are all part of a series and are suitable for ages 9 through 12. The first book I'm going to talk about is Amulet, Book 1, The Stone Keeper by Kazuo Kibuishi. This graphic novel is a story of two children, Emily and Navin, who have just lost their father in a car accident. Their mother, saying that they can't afford to live in the city anymore, decided to move them out to a small town where they've inherited a house from their great-grandfather, Silas Charnan. He was an investigator, a puzzle maker, and after his wife died, he locked himself in the house and was never seen again. No one knew if he was alive or dead. Emily found his study, his portrait, and his amulet, a stone threaded onto a cord like a necklace, a stone with incredible power. But not even the stone could save her mother when she was swallowed whole by a strange octopus-looking creature. When they go through the door that the creature used, they enter a world full of monsters and all sorts of crazy obstacles that get in their way as they race to save their mother's life. The amulet gives Emily the power to fight a lot of these creatures, and she's going to use it to bring her family back together. For that, Emily must meet her great-grandfather, believe the message he has for her, believe in the powers of the amulet, and accept her destiny as the next stone keeper. The second book is called Trust No One. It's part of the 39 Clues, Cathills vs. Vespers by Linda Sue Park. When 7 members of their family were kidnapped, 13-year-old Dan Cahill and his older sister Amy got ready for the fight of their lives. But their enemy, a terrifying group known as the Vespers, remained frustratingly elusive. They stayed in the shadows, picking off Cahills one by one. And now the Vespers have landed their most serious blow yet, a blow that strikes at the very heart of the Cahill family. Because Amy and Dan discover that there's a Vesper mole in their innermost circle. Amy and Dan need to smoke out the traitor before the next hostage dies. They have just days to discover who has their back and who wants to sink a knife into it. The third book is Floors by Patrick Carman. There is no other place on earth quite like the Whippet Hotel. Each and every floor has its own wacky design and its own wacky secrets. The guests are either mad or mysterious, and there are ducks everywhere. Leo Fillmore should know everything there is to know about the Whippet Hotel. He is the janitor's son, after all. But a whole lot more mystery gets thrown his way when 4 cryptic boxes are left for him. Boxes that lead him to hidden floors, strange puzzles, and an unexpected friend or two. Join Leo as he takes the ride of his life without ever having to step outside. As the hotel starts falling apart and the mystery thickens, there's only one thing Leo can know for sure. The future of the Whippet Hotel depends on him. And the last book I'm going to review today is The Black Tower, a Herculia Jones mystery by Betsy Byars. Move over, Nancy Drew. Herculia Jones has arrived. Herculia Jones is a young lady with the natural instincts of a detective. Self-reliant and resourceful, she is determined to get to the bottom of any mystery that crosses her path. At the Erie Hunt Mansion, Herculia Jones has been reading aloud to Linus Hunt, an elderly stroke victim who can only communicate by blinking his eyes, once for yes, twice for no. Mr. Hunt seems to be trying to tell Herculia something, but his gruff nurse won't allow her to ask any questions. What is Mr. Hunt trying to say? Is it related to a murder that took place in the mansion's Black Tower many years ago? And who is the creepy old lady who lives in the mansion? Herculia's friend Meat thinks she may be asking for trouble, but Herculia Jones won't quit until she gets to the bottom of this mystery. Thank you for joining me today. Before you leave, be sure to pick up a mystery bookmark. It lists the titles for the books I've talked about, plus 4 additional titles. Happy reading.